All right, y'all, welcome back to my channel. We are at our next destination. I am Dee. This is Plant Body Mystic, where I've built out this van and I am just traveling, and I have officially left Texas. So our Texas trek is complete for now. We may come back through and maybe visit some other parts at a later date, but we are now in New Mexico, and I am officially and finally at the Carlsbad Caverns, and I'm so excited to explore. I'm about to get out, go in, get my ticket. I was just packing up my little backpack here, getting my water prepped, my phone, my camera, and all that good stuff. So let's go explore the caverns. Alright, so I bought my tickets, and this is nice. Here we go.
We are at Rattlesnake Springs, a different part of Carlsbad Caverns National Park that people are typically used to seeing. And we are working on samples for the Dragonfly Mercury Pond.
Alright, so there's an option to take the elevator down to the cave or hike, and of course I'm hiking. Oh, this is cute. You are you a caver?
Try it out.
I have to crawl out the other side.
Might be a little tough with the backpack.
Yeah. You have to come out. That's cool. So I think this is the orientation I'm supposed to go into. Is this the orientation that I'm supposed to go into?
No, I ain't your orientation.
Oh, you're my orientation. I passed you up. Let me come back. All right, so I got a quick little orientation here. All right. Wrong way again. Story of my life.
I hope you can find the cave.
Do you need my ticket?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me grab that for you.
Love it. All right, so it's about a 5-minute walk down the sidewalk here to get to the mouth of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
And then before you get to the cave, you're going to go underneath the wooden canopy. One tier up from that is you'll see a building. That's your last chance bathrooms. Till you get 45 minutes to an hour down to the bottom where the underground lunchroom is, and that's where the bathrooms are in the cave. Okay, but that's about a 45 minutes to an hour away. All right, so while you're in the cave, please whisper to one another, or if you talk to other folks.
I talk to myself a lot, so I'll whisper to myself.
Yeah, I thought you were with somebody a minute ago.
I know, right?
You have to kind of whisper because it's a big echo chamber. Everything you say is amplified, and everyone's going to hear you.
Okay.
And then only water is allowed on the trail. We don't want to spread odors and crumbs and contaminate the whole cave.
Absolutely.
And flash photography is allowed. And if you're going to use your smartphones, you might want to put that on airplane mode to save your battery because it's going to cost more for service.
Okay.
And then lastly, please don't touch any of the formations within reach. The oils in your skin transfer, and that feeds the bacteria that stain it permanently. Okay?
All right.
All right, so this is the beginning. I'm going to hike down into the caves. It's now taking the elevator. This is the beginning of the travel. Got my orientation. Let's go. This is going to be so awesome. I've been waiting for this. I've been seeing so much. More wind on the stuff. That's where we're going, y'all. Okay. We are heading down, down, down. This is so epic, and I'm so excited. Look at this. Wow. I need to figure out how to get a photo from here. This is so awesome. Alright, y'all, today I'm exploring one of the most fascinating natural wonders in the United States, Carlsbad Caverns National Park in New Mexico. Hidden beneath the desert landscape lies a world that feels almost otherworldly. The caverns themselves began forming millions of years ago when sulfuric acid dissolved the surrounding limestone, slowly carving out massive underground chambers. But long before this place became a national park, before visitors could walk through the pathways and witness the underground cathedral, these caverns lived in complete darkness. So for centuries, the main inhabitants here were bats. Thousands and sometimes hundreds of thousands of them. In fact, the caverns were originally known by the locals as Bat Cave because of the massive colonies that lived here. And the most common species found here are Brazilian free-tailed bats, which still inhabit the caverns today and can often be seen emerging in dramatic spirals at dusk during the warmer months. The caverns themselves were known to indigenous people long before modern documentation, but the wider world didn't truly learn about them until the late 1800s and early 1900s. One of the earliest explorers credited with bringing attention to the cave system was a cowboy named Jim White. As a teenager, he noticed what looked like smoke rising from the desert hills in the distance. When he got closer, he realized it wasn't smoke at all. It was thousands of bats pouring out of the cave entrance. And curiosity led him inside with nothing more than a lantern. And what he discovered was something few humans had ever seen. Massive chambers stretching beyond the light, mineral formations shimmering in the darkness, and spaces so large they felt almost impossible underground. Eventually, word spread about the cave's beauty and skill, and in 1923, the area was declared a national monument, and by 1930, it was officially became Carlsbad Caverns National Park. But y'all, to walk through here today, it is so hard not to let my imagination wander. So as I am slowly declining into the cave, I just get more and more excited of what is down there and just to be so happy. I'm just so happy to have imagine being here and then actually being here and just like speaking things into existence and creating the life of travel that I've been desiring so long. It's amazing. So here I go, off to explore the Carlsbad Caverns. As I move down and through these chambers, I cannot help but think what this place might have been like long before humans ever spotted it and stepped inside. Millions of years of silence, total darkness, and a hidden ecosystem slowly evolving beneath the deserts. I'm thinking, y'all, what kinds of creatures may have lived here before we ever knew it existed? Could it have been tiny cave insects, ancient microorganisms, maybe animals adapting to life without sunlight? Even today, scientists have discovered species that exists nowhere else on Earth, cave-adapted spiders, beetles, and other small life forms that thrive in these unique underground conditions. Of course, the bats remain the most visible residents. Their presence has shaped the cave's ecosystem for generations. Bat guano actually nourishes entire communities of microorganisms and insects, forming a delicate food chain in a place where sunlight never reaches. I'm having a hard time focusing in here, guys. I'm trying to get as much clear footage as possible. It's kind of difficult because this is in the dark. What I can do is, let's see if this works. Standing here in a place like this makes you realize how small we are in the timeline of Earth. These caverns existed millions of years before us, quietly forming in darkness, holding stories we'll probably never fully understand. And walking through them today feels like stepping into another world, a place where geology, time, and imagination all meet up at once. Over time, water dripping through the rock created the formations we see today. Stalactites hanging from the ceiling, stalagmites rising from the floor, and dalacite mineral structures that almost look sculptured by hand, y'all. And for me, visiting here isn't just about seeing something beautiful, although it's spectacular, but it's more about perspective. I'm always talking about perspective and understanding how to broaden your perspective in order to have a fuller life, a more lived life, and a more evolved life. It's about remembering that the earth holds mysteries far older than we are, and sometimes the most powerful experiences happen far beneath the surface. Alright, so enough of me talking. I'm going to step back and let you guys enjoy the footage that I was able to get of the Carlsbad Caverns. So, I know it's dark, and I'm trying to get as much clear footage as I can. We all definitely have to come and visit Carlsbad Caverns because it's just too much of an experience that you just have to experience. But if you can't, I'm doing the best that I can to let you guys see what I'm experiencing so that you can experience it if you're not able physically or for whatever reason to get out, to come out to the Carlsbad Caverns. Alright, so we're going deeper and we are going into the whale's mouth, draperies and flowstone. Let's go. We've got so much further down to go. Okay, y'all, I don't know how much I can get, but it's just so much to see. I'm trying to show you as much as I can. I know the quality isn't the best, but this cave is like humongous, and it's so beautiful, and there's so much history to learn, and I'll try to tell you guys as much as possible. Thought it was the end, but there's still more cave. So I am back, and I am about to first take these hiking shoes off so my feet can breathe. But because the caverns are dark, of course, right? I don't have the proper lighting on my camera, so I got as best footage as I could have gotten, and just throw this back there. And I got some other footage on my phone, which was a little bit better because my phone has a light on it, so that worked out. And I do have a flash on the camera, but I think it's just for photos. I couldn't get it to work like for a steady light for the videos. I'm going to lose these socks too. But yeah, I got as best footage as I could, but it's so massive under there, y'all. So hopefully for those who can't physically get out or not able to get out and come visit any caverns, because there's caverns all over, hopefully that was the footage that I did get that was clear enough, is enough for you to have that experience and see kind of what it's like. And I believe this is the Carlsbad Caverns, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was discovered in the 1930s. I'm not sure about the other caverns, but I'm pretty sure they may have all been, you know, coming to discovery around that time. But it's massive. We were going down, and just when we thought, oh, we reached the bottom, we went down more. And here's the thing, we were coming back to the elevator to come back up to this ground level, and it was like 797, because you know, you're thinking on the elevator is floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, but it goes by feet. So we were like maybe almost 800 feet down, maybe even more than that. I only noticed it when it was at like 700 and something. So of course, as we're coming up the elevator, the feet is decreasing. So it was like went from like 700 to like 200 to like, you know, 1 foot, and we're back on the ground level of the entrance. But yeah, it's down there, it's deep, but it's really cool. It's really massive. It kind of reminds me of like the underworld or something. Definitely movie-like, definitely like alien, you know, vibes. But it was really cool. It was a great experience, and there's a lot more history that I'm going to look into and share with you all about the cavern, this particular cavern. But again, there are caverns all over. And it's just a beautiful part of the world that you can explore and just kind of see what existed thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, you know? And just imagine like were people living there, were creatures living there, or dinosaurs living in there, like, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm hungry, so I'm about to eat something. And yeah, I'm gonna eat. Let's figure out. I think I'm gonna have I have another cucumber. I like to do like cucumber salad, so I think I may do that. Alright, I actually finished this and now it's starting to get a little warm, so I'm about to head out and figure out what my plans are for the rest of the day, see what's around. It's starting to get warmer, so I'm about to move around, have my fan on for a little bit. And I am going to head down, but I finished my crossword puzzle on the cereal box, my bran flakes. Alright, let's move around, y'all.